Faiclough was a family person.
Constable Faiclough was well self-driven.
Constable Faiclough was a man of God.
Constable Faiclough was a very hard-working and dedicated individual.
Constable Faiclough was a very jovial person.
Everywhere around us, there are heroes, people who rise to the occasion, often at the greatest cost. Constable Ricardo Faiclough, a dedicated member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, was one such hero who exemplified the spirit of bravery and commitment. With over 18 years of service, Constable Faiclough began his journey in the Island Special Constabulary Force before joining the Jamaica Constabulary Force in 2014. He was assigned to the St. Ann Police Divisional Headquarters Operational Support Unit. His career was marked by unwavering dedication and a profound sense of duty to protect and serve. On April 15, 2024, he made the ultimate sacrifice, putting the safety of others before his own. Tragically, this selfless act cost him his life. Senior Superintendent of Police Commanding Officer Dwight Powell recalls the incident and the passion that Constable Faiclough demonstrated towards others.
So Constable Faiclough had worked the 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. shift on that day, concluded duty and was on his way home in the vicinity of Bravo Street. He was standing at the fire station when he saw a citizen being attacked. In fact, the citizen was fired upon by a gunman, and Constable Faiclough just jumped into action. It was a spontaneous action for him because that is what he knew. That is what he was accustomed to, serving and protecting the lives of the citizens of this parish. Since meeting him, I know he was a selfless police officer. Very dedicated, very efficient, very cordial in terms of his working relationship with members of staff, members of the general public. I believe that he had a very good community outreach, so he spanned reaching the community despite he did hardcore policing. He had that soft and tender touch in terms of reaching everyone. He was very dedicated, very sharp in his uniform in terms of his turnout. He was always well put together. I mean, he was, in my mind, a model policeman.
Constable Faiclough's reputation as a steadfast officer earned him the respect of those he served with and the citizens he protected.
And before he passed, he and I used to work every shift. He was basically the driver for my team. And I can remember fondly, one day we were at work and he was talking about the polo clothes, the polo gears, and he was asking me, have you ever seen a polo game before? I have never seen it even though it is in St. Ann. And he said that on our lunch break, he's going to take me to where a polo match is being played. And he transported me there, and we had our lunch there and watched that polo game.
The late constable's commitment to both family and faith was an inspiration to all. Recognized for having strong family ties and unwavering faith as a devoted Christian, he was fearless in his beliefs. Constable Faiclough actively shared the gospel with others, embodying the values he cherished, a sentiment echoed by a proud wife, Josette Archer Faiclough.
Protect us in the realm of the spirits this morning, continually to shine over us.
Sometimes when he call, he'll be at the church by himself, praying and preaching as if he's preaching to somebody. Sometimes when I call, he's saying to me, Archer, I'm at church right now. When I'm finished, I'll get back to you. And when he called me, I said, one was at church today. He says, me alone. And I have prayer meeting and I do service, I read Bible, I do everything, but it was me alone, you know?
As Constable Faiclough's widow reflects on their precious memories, she shared some of the stories.
He loves pictures. He has thousands and millions of pictures. Because wherever he goes, he's always taking pictures. He loves his family, he loves his children. They're always going out, always playing. He loves his animals as well because he loved cats and dogs. He have a lot of cats back home, and he have dog here and also a cat that he bought for his daughter. When I told him I don't need a cat in the house, I only came back from work and there was a cat. There are times that I reach home but I'm tired and I'll go take a nap and I woke up to dinner, or I'll just smell the food knowing that he's in the kitchen. You know, he is a family man. He doesn't measure the duties and say wife's supposed to do this or he's supposed to be outside. If I'm outside, he's outside with me. If he's watching the car, we both watching the car. He's a everything person. You can call on him for anything. If it's even the last dollar that he has and someone don't have it, you can count on him. He's going to give it to you. He prefer not to buy the grocery as he had done before and save someone with that money.
Constable Ricardo Faiclough will be remembered by the values he stood for. In recognition of his extraordinary courage and invaluable contribution, he will be awarded with a posthumous award for gallantry at the 2024 National Honors and Awards Ceremony.
We are all feeling pleased to know that he has been recognized for that brave move that he made.
We miss him. We will continue to cherish his memory. We'll continue to look at ways that we can use his work ethics to infuse in others the desire to be more like him. I want to say to his family, thank you for lending him for 21 years to this organization. On behalf of the entire Center and Division, just want to say thanks to the government of Jamaica for awarding this Medal of Gallantry posthumously to Constable Faiclough.
Thanks to everybody, the police force, the Prime Minister, the Commissioner, his friends, family members. Just thanks to everybody who participated.
Though he is gone, his spirit lives on in the hearts of those he served and protected. Thank you, Constable Faiclough, for your service and sacrifice.